finally happened. I just heard on the news. Singularity. This is not good. Like, I knew this was coming, and if you ask my friends, I've talked about it. It's just, I mean, people joke because it's been in fiction. You got Skynet. You got I don't know. You got all those fiction things about the robot apocalypse, and people just don't take it seriously. And now it's here. What were people doing? I know there's some people that were like, foresaw this. They tried to warn people. People just do not think. I knew this was going to happen. And so I'm out here in the desert. I'm thinking, okay, am I safe? Maybe I'm safe, right? Like I'm in the middle of the desert. Like I'm not in a high population city. So, when the nukes start falling, maybe I'm outside of the blast radius. What about everybody else? Well, do I go and try to save people? Or do I head to the hills? Do I get out of here? And I'm thinking, okay, do I have a weapon? What do I do? Do I go off grid? Shut down my cell phones. What am I doing recording this video? I don't know. I think about the stories, and one of the ways that my brain works is when I'm thinking about the future, I look at fiction and what people come up with in their minds, right? And I think if it can happen in fiction, if people can think about it, somehow, somewhere, sometime, that's going to come out, right? Because people are thinking, we're going to make robots, we're going to make AI, we're going to put them in charge of our missile defense system. There's people have been thinking about this. There's war games, there's Terminator, there's I don't know, there's all this stuff. And so I'm thinking, I look at this and I'm like, okay, this is going to happen. What can I do? How can I learn from this, right? So I don't know what's going to go down. I'm just going to, I don't know if I'm going to hunker down. I got to figure out, if I got enough supplies. I'm in the middle of the desert. I got a gallon of water. I don't know if I'm going to go to town. It doesn't seem like a good idea. But I don't know where to get water. Maybe I start hacking these cactuses, but maybe the government's gonna go crap. Nobody's gonna be enforcing these laws. This cactus is full of water, and then you start thinking about crafting some kind of weapon. I got like primitive weapons like hatchets and axes and stuff. I don't know if that's any value. Maybe that's where we can excel. As humans, we go back to primitive ways. We set booby traps. We set snares. We use our intellect to overcome. Right. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start learning how to develop some primitive traps, primitive security systems. Or maybe set up a perimeter around my fence or around my tent. Like a fence around my tent. With some security alarms. Maybe figure out how to block infrared, infrared scans, or I got a roll of tinfoil. I don't know if I can Faraday cage my tent. I don't know. Maybe I do a smaller tent. It's kind of kind of thing of this thing, you know. And then, you know, what about other people? You know, am I gonna get attacked for my resources, for my supplies, for my gear? You know, do I need to defend myself against other people, or do I need help other people? You know, like, are there people gonna be like running into the desert looking for help? You know, am I gonna be John Connor? Am I gonna be leading the revolution against the robots? You know, I've been thinking about this for a while, so, you know, I've got ideas, and, you know, I'm mentally prepared. So I don't know, maybe I'm the leader that needs to step up. Will people rally behind me? I don't know. What do you think? I mean, would you rally behind me in order to survive this apocalypse, this robot apocalypse? I don't know. Think about that. If you run into me, maybe we can team up. You know, like, we make the best we can. You know, we'll figure out a shelter. Maybe if we go in the ground, you know, like dig like, you know, underground shelter. Maybe there's caves out here in. Yeah, there is caves. Oh, I remember I was in Walnut Canyon, and there was like these caves that people had built. So maybe we could utilize that. I bet there's some other caves in the area. We could go like find some caves. We could set up some caches. We could set up some systems. You know, identify like some markers. You know, we'll play a few different like safe houses, some things, and then we can start doing like guerrilla warfare. We can be able to start attacking them, and, you know, doing like, you know, like little hits here. I don't know. You know, I'm just like preparing for, because like this is. If you've ever seen any of those stories, they aren't good. You know, this is gonna get dark. This is gonna get dark. I hope I don't have to eat anybody.